Peter Parker, a high school student living with his Aunt May and Uncle Ben in New York City, was first introduced in Amazing Fantasy number 15, 1962. During a science exhibit, Peter was bitten by a radioactive spider, granting him abilities such as enhanced strength, agility, wall crawling, and a precognitive spider sense. Initially, he used these powers for personal gain, adopting the persona of Spider-Man. However, after allowing a burglar to escape, Peter later discovered that the same criminal had murdered his Uncle Ben. This tragedy led him to embrace the responsibility that came with his powers, adopting the motto, "With great power, there must also come great responsibility." Peter's early adventures were chronicled in the Amazing Spider-Man series, which began in 1963. In the first issue, he faced the Chameleon, his first supervillain. Subsequent issues introduced iconic characters such as J. Jonah Jameson, the editor of the Daily Bugle newspaper, Betty Brant, Peter's first love interest, and Flash Thompson, a schoolmate who initially bullied Peter but later became a friend. Peter worked as a freelance photographer for the Daily Bugle, capturing images of Spider-Man, often leading to misunderstandings about his dual identity. Over time, Peter's rogues gallery expanded to include formidable foes like Dr. Octopus, the Green Goblin, Kraven the Hunter, and the Lizard. His personal life was marked by challenges, including the tragic death of Gwen Stacy at the hands of the Green Goblin in The Amazing Spider-Man number 121, 1973, which profoundly affected Peter. In the 1980s, Peter's life took another turn when he married Mary Jane Watson, a fellow model and actress. Their relationship faced numerous trials, including the revelation that Peter's Aunt May was gravely ill, leading to a storyline where Peter made a pact with the demon Mephisto to save her life, resulting in the erasure of his marriage from reality in The Amazing Spider-Man number 545, 2008. Peter's adventures continued through various storylines, including the Clone Saga, which introduced Ben Reilly, a clone of Peter, the Superior Spider-Man arc, where Dr. Octopus swapped bodies with Peter, and the Spider-Verse event, which brought together multiple versions of Spider-Man from different dimensions. Throughout his journey, Peter Parker remained a symbol of perseverance and responsibility, balancing his life as a superhero with the challenges of being a young man in New York City. His story has been told across various media, including animated series, films, and video games, solidifying his place as one of the most enduring and beloved characters in comic book history. Anthony Stark, a wealthy industrialist and genius inventor, was introduced in Tales of Suspense number 39, 1962. While in Vietnam to demonstrate his company's new weapons, he was injured by a landmine and captured by the warlord Wong Chu. With shrapnel near his heart, Stark was forced to build weapons for his captors. Instead, he secretly constructed a suit of armor to save his life and escape. This armor, powered by a chest-mounted arc reactor, became the first Iron Man suit. Stark used the armor to defeat Wong Chu, marking the birth of Iron Man. Following his escape, Stark returned to the United States and refined his armor. He adopted the identity of Iron Man to fight against various threats, including his first major adversary, the Mandarin, who debuted in Tales of Suspense number 50, 1964. The Mandarin was a brilliant scientist and sorcerer who wielded 10 rings of alien origin, each granting him unique powers. In the late 1960s, Stark's company, Stark Industries, became a significant player in the defense industry. Stark's personal life was marked by challenges, including his struggle with alcoholism, which was prominently featured in the Demon in a Bottle storyline in Iron Man number 128, 1979. This arc delved into Stark's battle with his addiction and its impact on his role as Iron Man. In the 1980s, Stark faced the Armor Wars storyline, Iron Man number 225 to 232, 1987 to 1988, where he took action against individuals and organizations that had stolen his technology. This event highlighted the ethical dilemmas Stark faced as a weapons manufacturer. In the 1990s, Stark's character underwent further development, including the introduction of his armor's artificial intelligence system, Jarvis, and the creation of the War Machine armor, worn by his friend James Rhodey Rhodes. The 2000s saw Stark's public identity as Iron Man become a central theme. In the Extremis storyline, Iron Man Volume 4, number 1-6, 2005, Stark integrated nanotechnology into his body, allowing him to summon and control his armor mentally. This arc modernized the character and set the stage for his portrayal in various media. Stark played a pivotal role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, beginning with the release of Iron Man in 2008. The film, directed by Jon Favreau and starring Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, was a critical and commercial success, leading to the establishment of the MCU. Stark's character arc in the MCU culminated in Avengers Endgame 2019, where he sacrificed his life to use the Infinity Stones to defeat Thanos, marking the end of his journey as Iron Man. Throughout his history, Tony Stark has been a complex character, grappling with personal demons, ethical dilemmas, and the responsibilities of wielding immense power. His evolution from a weapons manufacturer to a hero reflects broader themes of redemption and accountability. In March 1941, Captain America Comics #1 introduced Steve Rogers, a frail man from New York City who volunteered for Project Rebirth, a secret U.S. government experiment led by Dr. Abraham Erskine. The project aimed to create a super soldier by administering a serum and exposing the subject to Vita rays. The procedure enhanced Steve's physical abilities to the peak of human potential, transforming him into Captain America. He donned a red, white, and blue costume and wielded a circular shield, becoming a symbol of American patriotism during World War II. During the war, Captain America fought against Nazi forces and their allies, including his primary adversary, the Red Skull. He was often accompanied by his sidekick, Bucky Barnes, a young soldier who later became the Winter Soldier after being presumed dead and brainwashed by Soviet forces. In the final days of the war, Captain America and Bucky were believed to have perished in an explosion while attempting to stop a bomb planted by the Red Skull. However, they were actually frozen in ice and remained in suspended animation for decades. Captain America was revived in 1964 in the Avengers #4, where he joined the newly formed superhero team. As a member and later leader of the Avengers, he fought numerous threats, including Ultron, Kang the Conqueror, and the Masters of Evil. His leadership and moral compass made him a central figure in the Marvel Universe. In the 1970s, Steve Rogers temporarily abandoned the Captain America identity after discovering corruption within the U.S. government. During this period, he adopted the alias Nomad, symbolizing his disillusionment. He later returned to his role as Captain America after reaffirming his commitment to the ideals he stood for. In 2007, during the Civil War storyline, Civil War #7, 2007, Steve Rogers was assassinated by Crossbones under the orders of the Red Skull. His death led to Bucky Barnes taking up the mantle of Captain America. Steve Rogers was later resurrected in Captain America Reborn #1, 2009, where it was revealed that he had been displaced in time. Steve Rogers continued to serve as Captain America, facing new challenges such as the Secret Empire storyline, Secret Empire #0, 2017, where a version of him was revealed to be a sleeper agent for Hydra. This twist was later explained as a result of cosmic manipulation. He also dealt with the loss of his super soldier serum, which aged him to his natural age, leading Sam Wilson, the Falcon, to temporarily assume the role of Captain America in all-new Captain America #1, 2014. His journey reflects the enduring symbol of hope and resilience he represents in the Marvel Universe, continuing to uphold the values of freedom, justice, and equality. In August 1962, Journey into Mystery #83 introduced Thor Odinson, the Norse god of thunder. In this issue, Thor's human alter ego, Dr. Donald Blake, discovers an enchanted cane in a Norwegian cave. Striking it on the ground transforms him into Thor, wielding the magical hammer Mjolnir and defending Earth from the alien Kronans. Thor's origins were later expanded in Thor #159, 1968, revealing that Odin, the All-Father, had cast Thor's memories aside and sent him to Earth as Blake to teach him humility. Upon reclaiming Mjolnir, Thor's memories and godly powers were restored. In the 1960s, Thor became a founding member of the Avengers, a team of superheroes assembled to combat threats too great for any one hero to handle. He also encountered various adversaries, including his adoptive brother Loki, the god of mischief, and the fire demon Surtur. The Tales of Asgard feature, introduced in Journey into Mystery #97, 1963, delved into Thor's mythological past, introducing characters like Sif, Balder the Brave, and the Warriors 3. In the 1980s, Thor faced the Ragnarok storyline, where Asgard was destroyed and reborn, reflecting the cyclical nature of Norse mythology. During this period, Thor's identity and role were explored in depth, solidifying his status as a central figure in the Marvel Universe. Thor's character underwent significant developments. In Thor #80, 2004, the origin of Mjolnir was revealed, detailing its creation by the dwarf Eitri and its enchantment by Odin. Thor also faced challenges to his worthiness, leading to periods where others, such as Beta Ray Bill and Eric Masterson, wielded Mjolnir. The War of the Realms, 2019, saw Thor leading the fight against Malekith the Accursed, the Dark Elf King, who sought to conquer all the realms. Thor's leadership and strength were pivotal in uniting various factions to combat this threat. Throughout his history, Thor has been a symbol of strength, honor, and resilience. His adventures have spanned across realms, from Earth to Asgard and beyond, solidifying his place as one of Marvel's most iconic heroes. In May 1962, The Incredible Hulk #1 introduced Dr. Bruce Banner, a physicist working on the development of a gamma bomb. During a test in the New Mexico desert, Banner noticed teenager Rick Jones unknowingly entering the test area. To save him, Banner pushed Jones into a trench but was exposed to the gamma radiation from the bomb. This exposure transformed Banner into the Hulk, a large creature with immense strength whenever he experienced emotional stress, especially anger. In the following issues, the Hulk's appearance changed from gray to green due to printing issues, and his personality evolved from a simple-minded brute to a more complex character. He faced various adversaries, including the Gargoyle, a Soviet scientist who became a monster, and General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, who relentlessly pursued the Hulk. In the late 1960s, the Hulk series was merged with Tales to Astonish, where he battled foes like the Leader, a super-intelligent villain, and the Abomination, a creature stronger than the Hulk. During this period, Banner's psyche fractured, leading to the emergence of different personalities within the Hulk, such as the Savage Hulk and the intelligent Joe Fixit. In the 1980s, writer Peter David revitalized the character, exploring the psychological aspects of Banner and the Hulk. This era introduced the concept of the Hulk's multiple personalities and his struggle for control over his transformations. In 2006, the Planet Hulk storyline was introduced, where the Hulk was exiled to the alien planet Sakaar by the Illuminati, a group of Earth's heroes. On Sakaar, he became a gladiator, led a rebellion, and eventually ruled as king. This saga concluded with the World War Hulk storyline, where the Hulk returned to Earth to seek revenge on those who exiled him. In 2018, the Immortal Hulk series began, presenting the Hulk as a horror-themed character who could not die. This series delved into the darker aspects of the Hulk's nature and explored the consequences of his immortality. Throughout his history, the Hulk has been a complex character, embodying themes of rage, identity, and the duality of human nature. His stories have ranged from psychological dramas to cosmic adventures, making him one of Marvel's most enduring and multifaceted heroes. In 1974, The Incredible Hulk number 180 introduced James Howlett, alias Logan, in a brief cameo. His full appearance occurred in the subsequent issue, The Incredible Hulk number 181, where he was depicted as a mutant mercenary with retractable bone claws and enhanced senses, dispatched by the Canadian government to confront the Hulk. Following his debut, Logan joined the X-Men in Giant Size X-Men number 1, 1975, a team assembled by Professor Charles Xavier to rescue the original X-Men from the island of Krakoa. This marked the beginning of his prominent role within the X-Men universe. Logan's backstory was explored in Wolverine, The Origin, 2001, revealing his early life as James Howlett in late 19th century Alberta, Canada. After witnessing his father's murder by Thomas Logan, James's mutant abilities manifested, and he fled, adopting the name Logan. He later lived among wolves, and was eventually captured by a circus, leading to encounters with figures like Mr. Sinister and Sabretooth. In the mid-20th century, Logan participated in covert operations as a member of Team X, a Black Ops unit that included Sabretooth, Silver Fox, Maverick, and John Wraith. These missions involved espionage and combat, further shaping his complex history. Logan's transformation into the Wolverine was a result of the Weapon X program, which forcibly bonded his skeleton with the indestructible metal adamantium. This procedure erased much of his memory and unleashed his berserker rage. In the 1980s, Logan's character was further developed through solo stories like Wolverine, where he navigated personal relationships and cultural conflicts, particularly in Japan. These narratives deepened his character, portraying him as a warrior with a code of honor. The 1990s saw Logan's involvement in major crossover events such as Fatal Attractions and Age of Apocalypse, where he faced challenges that tested his morality and alliances. These storylines showcased his resilience and adaptability. In the 2000s, Wolverine Origins, 2006, delved into Logan's past, revealing his complex relationships and the manipulations he endured. This series introduced his son, Daken, and explored themes of legacy and identity. The Death of Wolverine storyline in 2014 depicted Logan losing his healing factor due to a virus, leading to his death in a battle against Dr. Abraham Cornelius. He died encased in adamantium, symbolizing the end of an era. Logan's legacy continued through characters like Laura Kinney, his clone daughter, who took on the mantle of Wolverine in the series All New Wolverine, 2015. This transition highlighted themes of family and inheritance. In 2018, the Hunt for Wolverine arc followed the X-Men's search for Logan after his apparent death, leading to his return in the Return of Wolverine miniseries. This event reintroduced him to the Marvel Universe, setting the stage for future adventures. The X Lives of Wolverine and X Deaths of Wolverine 2022 storylines explored alternate timelines and the impact of Wolverine's actions across different realities, emphasizing his enduring influence. Throughout his history, Logan has been a central figure in Marvel Comics, embodying themes of survival, identity, and redemption. His complex past and enduring presence continue to resonate with readers, solidifying his status as one of Marvel's most iconic characters. T'Challa, the Black Panther, first appeared in Fantastic Four number 52 in July 1966. He is the son of King T'Chaka and Queen Nyami of Wakanda, a technologically advanced African nation. After his father's death at the hands of Ulysses Klaue, T'Challa assumed the mantle of the Black Panther, gaining enhanced abilities through the consumption of a mystical heart-shaped herb. He later joined the Avengers, becoming a prominent member of the team. T'Challa's leadership faced challenges, notably from his cousin Eric Killmonger, who sought to overthrow him. Despite these conflicts, T'Challa remained steadfast in his role as both king and protector of Wakanda. His alliances with various superhero teams and individuals, including the Fantastic Four and the Illuminati, showcased his commitment to global peace and stability. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he made his first appearance in Captain America: Civil War 2016, where he joined the Avengers in the conflict between Iron Man and Captain America. Subsequently, he starred in his own film, Black Panther 2018, which delved into his ascension to the throne and the challenges he faced as king. T'Challa's character arc continued in Avengers: Infinity War and Avengers: Endgame 2019, where he played a pivotal role in the battle against Thanos. Following the tragic passing of Chadwick Boseman in 2020, the character of T'Challa was respectfully written out of the MCU. In Black Panther: Wakanda Forever 2022, the mantle of the Black Panther was taken up by Shuri, T'Challa's sister, as Wakanda navigated its future without its king. T'Challa's legacy endures through his son, Toussaint, who was introduced in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. The upcoming film, Black Panther 3, is set to explore the next chapter in Wakanda's story, with Denzel Washington joining the cast in a role crafted specifically for him. T'Challa's journey from a prince to a global hero exemplifies the complexities of leadership, legacy, and responsibility. His story continues to inspire audiences and readers alike. Dr. Stephen Vincent Strange, born in November 1930 in Philadelphia, was a brilliant neurosurgeon whose hands were severely damaged in a car accident. Unable to find a cure through conventional medicine, he sought out the Ancient One, a mystic residing in the Himalayas. Initially refusing to teach Strange, the Ancient One eventually accepted him as a pupil after Strange witnessed the Master's battle with the treacherous sorcerer Baron Mordo. Under the Ancient One's guidance, Strange learned the mystic arts and became Earth's Sorcerer Supreme. Strange established his residence and base of operations, the Sanctum Sanctorum, at 177 Bleecker Street in Greenwich Village, New York City. There, he was often accompanied by Wong, a monk from Kamartaj, who assisted him in his mystical endeavors. Strange's primary responsibility was to protect Earth from mystical and magical threats, often confronting powerful entities such as Dormammu, ruler of the Dark Dimension, and the demon Nightmare, who ruled the Dream Dimension. Throughout his career, Strange utilized various magical artifacts, including the Eye of Agamotto, a powerful amulet that allowed him to perceive the truth and banish evil. He also wielded the Cloak of Levitation, granting him the ability to fly, and the Book of the Vishanti, a tome containing vast knowledge of white magic. Strange's adventures led him to form alliances with other heroes, such as the Defenders, a team comprising the Hulk, Namor the Submariner, and the Silver Surfer. He also played a pivotal role in the formation of the Midnight Suns, a group dedicated to combating supernatural threats. Despite his many victories, Strange faced personal challenges, including the death of his mentor, the Ancient One, which temporarily left him vulnerable to otherworldly forces. In the 1990s, Strange's powers were diminished during the Last Days of Magic storyline, where the Empirical, a group bent on eradicating magic, launched an assault on the mystical realms. This event led to the destruction of many magical artifacts and the near extinction of magic itself. However, Strange's resilience and determination enabled him to restore magic to the universe. Doctor Strange's legacy as the Sorcerer Supreme continued as he mentored new generations of mystics, including the young sorcerer Rintrah and the aspiring magician Zelma Stanton. His commitment to safeguarding the Earth from mystical threats remained unwavering, solidifying his status as one of Marvel's most iconic and enduring heroes. Superman, born Kal-El, is a central figure in the DC Comics universe and a founding member of the Justice League. His origin traces back to the planet Krypton, where he was the son of Jor-El and Lara. As Krypton faced imminent destruction, his parents sent him to Earth in a spacecraft, ensuring his survival. Upon arrival, he was discovered and adopted by Jonathan and Martha Kent, who named him Clark Kent and raised him in the town of Smallville, Kansas. This upbringing instilled in him strong moral values and a deep sense of justice. As he matured, Clark discovered his extraordinary abilities, which include superhuman strength, flight, invulnerability, super speed, heat vision, freeze breath, X-ray vision, superhuman hearing, and a healing factor. These powers are a result of Earth's yellow sun, which enhances his Kryptonian physiology. Throughout his career, Superman has faced numerous adversaries, with his most notable foe being Lex Luthor, a brilliant and wealthy businessman who often challenges Superman's ideals and methods. Other significant adversaries include General Zod, a fellow Kryptonian with similar powers, and Doomsday, a monstrous being responsible for the death of Superman in the Death of Superman storyline. Superman's dual identity as Clark Kent allows him to operate as a reporter for the Daily Planet in Metropolis, where he works alongside Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen, and Perry White. This role provides him with valuable insights into human nature and the challenges facing society. His commitment to truth, justice, and the protection of humanity has solidified his status as a symbol of hope and inspiration. Over the decades, Superman has been portrayed in various media, including radio serials, television shows, shows, films, and video games. Notable portrayals include Christopher Reeve's performance in the 1978 film Superman and Henry Cavill's depiction in the DC Extended Universe films. His enduring legacy continues to influence popular culture and the superhero genre. Batman, also known as Bruce Wayne, is a central figure in the DC Comics universe and a founding member of the Justice League. His origin story begins with the tragic murder of his parents, Thomas and Martha Wayne, in Gotham City. This event profoundly impacts young Bruce, leading him to dedicate his life to combating crime. Unlike many superheroes, Batman possesses no superhuman abilities. Instead, he relies on his exceptional intellect, physical prowess, detective skills, and an extensive array of technology and gadgets. His alter ego, Bruce Wayne, is a billionaire industrialist and philanthropist, which provides him with the resources necessary to fund his crime-fighting endeavors. Batman's primary motivation is to instill fear in criminals, ensuring they think twice before committing crimes. He operates from the Batcave, a secret underground lair beneath Wayne Manor, which houses his vehicles, equipment, and serves as his headquarters. Throughout his career, Batman has formed alliances with various heroes, most notably the Justice League. This team comprises some of the most powerful beings in the universe, including Superman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Green Lantern, Aquaman, and Martian Manhunter. Despite his lack of superpowers, Batman's strategic mind, combat skills, and technological resources make him an invaluable member of the League. His role often involves providing tactical support, intelligence, and leadership during critical missions. Batman's rogues gallery is among the most diverse and dangerous in comic book history. Notable adversaries include the Joker, a psychopathic clown with a penchant for chaos, Two-Face, a former district attorney turned criminal mastermind, and the Riddler, a villain obsessed with puzzles and riddles. These villains, among others, challenge Batman both physically and mentally, pushing him to his limits. Over the decades, Batman has been portrayed in various media, including television series, films, and video games. Each adaptation offers a unique interpretation of the character, exploring different facets of his persona and mythology. For instance, the 1960s television series starring Adam West presented a campy and lighthearted version of Batman, while Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight trilogy delved into a darker, more realistic portrayal. In the realm of video games, titles like the Batman Arkham series have been critically acclaimed for their engaging storytelling and immersive gameplay, allowing players to experience Gotham City from Batman's perspective. Batman's enduring popularity can be attributed to his complex character, compelling origin story, and the universal themes of justice and vengeance that he embodies. His commitment to fighting crime, despite personal loss and the absence of superhuman abilities, resonates with audiences worldwide. As a member of the Justice League, Batman exemplifies the idea that heroism is not defined by powers, but by the choices one makes in the face of adversity. Wonder Woman, also known as Diana Prince, is a central figure in the Justice League, a team of superheroes in the DC Comics universe. She is an Amazonian princess endowed with superhuman abilities, including strength, speed, and agility, as well as combat skills and a strong sense of justice. Her origin story begins on the island of Themyscira, a secluded paradise inhabited by the Amazons, a race of warrior women. Diana was sculpted from clay by her mother, Queen Hippolyta, and granted life by the gods of Olympus. This divine origin bestows upon her powers such as flight, enhanced durability, and the ability to communicate with animals. As a founding member of the Justice League, Wonder Woman plays a pivotal role in uniting heroes to combat threats that endanger the world. Her leadership qualities, combined with her combat prowess and unwavering moral compass, make her an indispensable member of the team. Throughout her history in comics, television, and film, Wonder Woman has been portrayed as a symbol of empowerment and equality, inspiring countless individuals with her courage and dedication to justice. The Flash is a prominent superhero in the DC Comics universe, renowned for his super speed abilities and his role as a founding member of the Justice League. The title of the Flash has been held by 3 individuals: Jay Garrick, Barry Allen, and Wally West. Each has made significant contributions to the legacy of the Flash, embodying the mantle in different eras and storylines. Jay Garrick, the original Flash, first appeared in 1940 and was a founding member of the Justice Society of America. Barry Allen, introduced in 1956, is perhaps the most iconic Flash, known for his scientific background as a forensic scientist and his deep connection to the Speed Force. Wally West, initially Kid Flash and Barry Allen's sidekick, took on the role of the Flash after Barry's apparent death, becoming a central figure in the Flash mythos. The Flash's powers are primarily derived from the Speed Force, an extra-dimensional energy field that grants speedsters their abilities. This connection allows the Flash to run at superhuman speeds, surpassing the speed of light flight and to perform feats such as time travel and dimensional travel. The Speed Force also provides the Flash with enhanced reflexes, stamina, and agility, enabling him to react and move faster than the human eye can perceive. Beyond his speed, the Flash possesses several other abilities. He can vibrate his molecules at specific frequencies, allowing him to phase through solid objects. He can generate and control lightning, create vortexes by spinning rapidly, and even steal or transfer kinetic energy, effectively stealing speed from others or giving it to them. The Flash's connection to the Speed Force also grants him enhanced senses, allowing him to perceive the world at a rate attuned to his reaction speed. This heightened perception enables him to read at superhuman speeds and to sense disturbances in the Speed Force, such as when someone is attempting to tap into it. Throughout his history, the Flash has been a central figure in numerous storylines, often involving time travel, alternate realities, and the exploration of the Speed Force's mysteries. His adventures have led to significant events in the DC Universe, including the Crisis series, where the multiverse was restructured, and Flashpoint, where Barry Allen's actions in the past altered the timeline, leading to a dystopian reality. The Flash's role in the Justice League is that of a founding member, bringing his speed and quick thinking to the team. His abilities complement those of other members, such as Superman's strength and Wonder Woman's combat skills, making him an invaluable asset in battles against formidable foes. The Flash's enduring popularity is a testament to his compelling character and the rich storytelling that has defined his adventures over the decades. His legacy continues to inspire new generations of readers and viewers, solidifying his place as one of the most iconic superheroes in comic book history. Hal Jordan, known as Green Lantern, is a central figure in DC Comics' universe. Created in 1959 by writer John Broome and artist Gil Kane, he first appeared in Showcase number 22. Hal Jordan is a human test pilot from Coast City who becomes the first human member of the Green Lantern Corps, an intergalactic police force. His induction occurs when he encounters the dying Green Lantern Abin Sur, who passes on his power ring and responsibilities to Hal. This event marks the beginning of Hal's journey as a protector of Sector 2814, which includes Earth. As a Green Lantern, Hal wields a power ring that grants him abilities limited only by his imagination and willpower. These abilities include flight, the creation of hard light constructs, energy projection, and force fields. The ring is powered by the user's willpower and requires periodic recharging from a Green Lantern power battery. Hal's exceptional willpower makes him one of the most formidable members of the Green Lantern Corps. Throughout his career, Hal Jordan has faced numerous challenges and adversaries. Notably, he has been possessed by the fear entity Parallax, leading to significant events such as the destruction of Coast City and his temporary fall from grace. Despite these trials, Hal has been instrumental in major storylines, including the Emerald Twilight Saga, where he becomes Parallax, and the Final Night event, where he sacrifices himself to reignite the sun. Hal Jordan is also a founding member of the Justice League, collaborating with other superheroes like Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman to protect Earth from various threats. His leadership and unwavering commitment to justice have solidified his status as a key figure in the DC universe. Hal Jordan has been portrayed by actors such as Ryan Reynolds in the 2011 film Green Lantern, and by Kyle Chandler in the upcoming HBO series Lanterns, where he will be joined by Jon Stewart, another Green Lantern. This series is part of a broader initiative to expand the DC universe across various media platforms. Hal Jordan's enduring legacy in comic books, television, and film underscores his significance as a symbol of courage, willpower, and justice. Aquaman, whose real name is Arthur Curry, is a prominent superhero in the DC Comics universe and a founding member of the Justice League. He is the son of Atlanta, an Atlantean queen, and Thomas Curry, a lighthouse keeper. This heritage grants him a unique connection to both the surface world and the underwater kingdom of Atlantis. As the monarch of Atlantis, Aquaman commands the seven seas and all marine life within them. His abilities include superhuman strength, durability, and the power to communicate telepathically with sea creatures. He also possesses exceptional swimming skills and the ability to breathe underwater. These powers make him a formidable force both on land and beneath the waves. Aquaman's first appearance in DC Comics was in More Fun Comics number 73 in 1941. Over the years, he has been portrayed in various media, including comic books, animated series, and live-action films. Notably, actor Jason Momoa portrayed Aquaman in the DC Extended Universe films, including Aquaman 2018 and Justice League 2017. In December 2024, it was announced that Momoa would portray the character Lobo in the upcoming film Supergirl, Woman Woman of Tomorrow, set to release in June 2026. This casting marks a significant shift for Momoa within the DC universe. Aquaman's role in the Justice League is vital, as he brings his unique abilities and leadership to the team. His deep understanding of the oceans and their ecosystems often provides the Justice League with insights and strategies that other members might overlook. His unwavering commitment to protecting both the surface world and the underwater realms underscores his dedication to justice and peace. In summary, Aquaman is a superhero whose dual heritage and abilities bridge the gap between the surface world and the oceans. His leadership, strength, and telepathic connection with marine life make him an invaluable member of the Justice League and a protector of both land and sea. Cyborg, whose real name is Victor Stone, is a prominent superhero in the DC Comics universe, known for his integration of advanced technology with human physiology. He was created by writer Marv Wolfman and artist George Perez, making his first appearance in DC Comics Presents number 26 in 1980. As a founding member of the Teen Titans, Cyborg has been a central figure in various comic book storylines, television series, and films. His character embodies themes of identity, humanity, and the fusion of man and machine. Victor Stone was a promising high school athlete with aspirations of a professional sports career. His father, Silas Stone, a scientist at Star Labs, was often distant and focused on his work. This strained relationship led to Victor's feelings of neglect. During an experiment involving a mother box, a piece of advanced New Gods technology, an explosion critically injured Victor, leaving him with severe injuries. In a desperate attempt to save his son, Silas used experimental technology to rebuild Victor's body, transforming him into Cyborg. This transformation granted Victor enhanced strength, advanced weaponry, and the ability to interface with various technologies. Despite his new abilities, Victor struggled with his altered appearance and the loss of his human form, leading to a complex journey of self-acceptance and heroism. Cyborg's abilities are a direct result of his cybernetic enhancements. His body is equipped with advanced weaponry, including sonic cannons, and he possesses superhuman strength and durability. His most notable power is his ability to interface with and control technology, allowing him to hack systems, access information, and manipulate electronic devices. This skill is particularly valuable in combat situations and intelligence gathering. Additionally, Cyborg has demonstrated the ability to adapt and upgrade his systems, making him a formidable opponent against various adversaries. Throughout his tenure in the DC Comics universe, Cyborg has been involved in numerous significant storylines. He has been a member of both the Teen Titans and the Justice League, contributing his technological expertise and combat skills to these teams. In the New 52 reboot, Cyborg was reintroduced as a founding member of the Justice League, highlighting his importance in the DC universe. His character has also been explored in various media adaptations, including animated series, live-action television shows, and films, where he is portrayed as a hero grappling with the balance between his human origins and his cybernetic enhancements. Cyborg's character development often centers on his internal conflict between his human identity and his machine components. This duality raises questions about humanity, identity, and the essence of being. His journey involves reconciling these aspects of himself, finding a sense of purpose, and embracing his role as a hero. This narrative arc resonates with themes of acceptance and the search for self-understanding, making Cyborg a relatable and compelling character in the DC Comics universe.